Coming up on today's FlashCast, the Democratic candidates working hard to remove Sanders from the presidential debate.
Stay tuned to see what diverse weather conditions are headed our way here in Kent.
The Kent State men's basketball team faced off against Miami of Ohio last night in the MAC. Stay tuned to see how they competed in MAC conference play.
The great debate of how to pronounce an internet phenomenon and what Jif peanut butter is doing to help settle the argument. We have more later. Your Wednesday FlashCast starts right now.
Good morning and welcome to today's FlashCast. I'm Gidgyt Hartman.
And I'm Kelsey Drennen. 7 of the candidates took stage last night in South Carolina, aiming their jabs at Sanders.
If we spend the next 4 months tearing our party apart, we're going to watch Donald Trump spend the next 4 years tearing our country apart.
Look.
Former Mayor Pete Buttigieg, along with Elizabeth Warren, made sure to take a few swings at Sanders throughout the night. Topics discussed at the debate have involved Bernie's socialist ideals, Biden's popularity with black voters, and Bloomberg's stop and frisk. Everyone in the field is vying to emerge as the lone challenger to Sanders. South Carolina's primary is this Saturday, and candidates would like to take the lead on Super Tuesday when 14 states and an American Samoa vote.
Nearly 150,000 absentee ballots have been requested with about 3 weeks left before the state's March 17th presidential primary. 18,000 of these votes have been casted statewide so far. Local issues on the March ballots include levies, bonds, and alcohol sales. Ohio voters of both parties will select nominees for seats in Congress, the Ohio legislature, local offices, and party central committees.
Good morning, Kent State. I'm Sommer with your weather. Currently in Kent, we're still experiencing some clouds and we're still in the mid to high 30s range with a temperature of 37. And then across northeast Ohio right now, we're experiencing temperatures in the low mid 30s up to the 40s range. There's a high of 40 in Canton and then 37 right there in Kent where we are. Rain, and more rain today, unfortunately. We will be seeing temperatures reach up to 43 today and then falling off to around 38 tonight with some showers around 6 o'clock. Tonight we'll see it'll be cloudy with some light showers, the sun setting around 6:12 p.m. And your 7-day forecast, so pretty diverse conditions. We're going to have cloudy with occasional rain tomorrow and Friday heading into the weekend. We're going to see a little bit of snow. And then over the weekend, it's going to be cold and cloudy again. Sunday, it'll be partially sunny with a high of 43. And then next week, Monday and Tuesday, we'll be getting into that sort of spring weather with a high of 56, but there will still be some light showers and mostly cloudy throughout next week. That's all for me. Tune in tonight at 6 for an updated forecast. I'm Sommer. Have a great day, Portage County.
Thank you, Nick. A new city program went live for Akron on Tuesday. Mayor Dan Horrigan is now taking applications from startup businesses and property owners who could fill empty storefronts in key neighborhood business districts. Property owners and startup companies can apply for cash assistance to create a business plan, find commercial real estate, hire an architect, and help with the cost of building their businesses in a vacant commercial building. 3 community lenders have agreed to supply capital, but all applicants must cover 10% of construction costs. Part of Darrow Road was closed temporarily this morning after a car hit a utility pole, causing damage to it. Twinsburg police said the road was closed between Glenwood Drive and Post Road, while Ohio Edison made repairs to the pole. A dispatcher said the utility company was on scene and making repairs just before 8 a.m. She said there were no serious injuries caused to the driver.
Authorities said the gates and signals were working Saturday after a car and train collided, killing the driver. Summit County Medical Examiner's Office identified the driver to be Kimberly Baker, 67 of Akron. The crash happened about 2 p.m. near the intersection of Fairview Avenue, Norton Avenue, and Coventry Road. The investigation is still going on. A 23-year-old woman was charged with stealing $36,000 of jewelry and personal items, as well as several credit cards from a Streetsboro couple. Olivia Rada was hired to look after the couple's home while they went on vacation. The couple had valuables stored in a locked room and had been forced open by Rada. Rada was charged with many felonies and pleaded not guilty. The couple recovered some jewelry from a pawn shop in Streetsboro.
4 out of 5 inmates from a community correction center have been caught. Canton police said that 5 men broke out of a first-floor window sometime between 8:30 a.m. February 10th to 10:30 a.m. February 11th. The police are still on the lookout for Vincent Blanc, and anyone with information are encouraged to call the Northern Ohio Violent Fugitive Task Force at 1-866-492-6833.
First Energy agreed to purchase 250 electric pickup trucks from the new Lordstown Motor Corps. The equipment manufacturer said it plans to start building the Endurance electric pickups later this year in the former Lordstown plant. Late last year, General Motors agreed to loan $40 million to the newly formed Lordstown Motors Corp. The company said it plans to make the Endurance trucks the safest, most economical, and greenest electric pickup truck ever built. A 15-year-old girl from Worcester was found dead in a park near Cincinnati over the weekend. According to police, Emma Roberts went missing from her group home in Cincinnati earlier last week and was found in the park at around 9 a.m. Friday. The cause of death is still pending, and police have no leads or suspects in question.
The death rate for babies in Ohio who have died before their first birthday has dropped for the second straight year. 938 infants passed in 2018, which is 44 fewer deaths than the previous year. Black infants died at more than 2.5 times the rate of white infants last year. Ohio's goal is to reduce the rate to 6 infant deaths per 1,000 births among all racial and ethnic groups. After the break, find out about how one of your favorite peanut butter brands is changing their title and whether it will make the public more or less confused on its pronunciation.
Kent State women's basketball takes on the Zips tonight at home. Stay tuned to see what Coach Starkey is saying about their rival school going into tonight's game.
After the break, Apple announces some setbacks they are having due to the coronavirus, how the outbreak is affecting the American company.
This is Portage County's TV2, broadcasting from the campus of Kent State University, streaming online at kentwired.com.
Wizard, roll for deceasedness.
My Dark Wizard casts Super Fireball.
The wizard has only rolled an 8.
What? This is garbage! Spell.
No way a roll like that doesn't hit a level 1
I
goblin.
have
Are you
7.
serious? You gotta be kidding
Oh my
me.
God!
I have
What is
It's
going
just a baby
on?
goblin.
Cease your quarreling, children.
What?
No! What are you doing, you crazy monster?
Nanny?
Oh my
What?
You should stop being nerds and playing D&D and be nerds and watch All Systems Go Wednesdays at 9, where we talk everything from movies, games to anime and more.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Go watch All Systems Go.
The outbreak of the coronavirus may cause a delay on Apple's next iPhone model. Apple's team of engineers usually head to China this time of year to oversee early stages of production for iPhone models that are released this fall. Travel delays or quarantine could slow down the process. Apple said they were limiting their employees' travel to China last month. The company told investors iPhone supplies would be limited globally during the first quarter.
The 2020 Tokyo Olympics may be rescheduled or possibly even canceled due to the coronavirus. The International Olympic Committee is worried that the outbreak of the virus may be too dangerous to follow the original schedule. The authorities will deem by late May if the event can proceed. If Tokyo 2020 is called off, it will be the first peacetime cancellation of the Olympics in history.
Harvey Weinstein is in the hospital after his convictions of a criminal sex act and rape. The ambulance was headed to Rikers Island when it changed to Bellevue Hospital after Weinstein had heart palpitations and high blood pressure. Weinstein is okay, but has significant medical issues, according to his attorney, Donna Rotuno. There is no update on when Weinstein will go to Rikers.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Pflum, and this is your TV2 Sports Report. Kent State men's basketball managed to win MACtion play last night. Let's take a look at some of the action. Kent State University, now 4th in the MAC East, gets ready to take on 6th place Miami. Starting things off in the MAC, Troy Simons looking for a play. He passes it off to Danny Pippen. Danny Pippen is going to take the shot, and it pays off here in the first. Next, Antonio Williams is going to look to drive, but passes it out to Anthony Roberts, who drives back in off to Philip Whittington in the paint for 2. The Flashes are going to keep the momentum with an inbounds pass to Roberts. He misses the 3, but Whittington is there to rebound and tip it back in for the Flashes. Staying on track now, Troy Simons leisurely drives in for a layup. Miami tries to draw the charge, but doesn't get it. Kent State went on to win 74-61 to increase their record to 18-10 overall.
Part of the game was really important for us. You know, you never know the type of energy you're going to come out with after that type of loss. It was a tough one. Started the game a great way. They obviously made a bunch of threes in the first half. They made their first 5. I think they were 5 for 6. And we were able to stick with our game plan and, you know, have a lead at halftime and then extend it in the second half.
The Kent State women's basketball team hosts the team down the road later tonight. The last time Kent faced the Zips, they managed to steal a close game 60-55. It wasn't until the fourth quarter with 1:20 left to play that the Flashes were able to lead and secure the win. Coach Starkey praised their rival heading into tonight's game, saying, "Akron's really coming into form. They're defending well and playing with a level of experience and toughness that makes them tough to beat." The Flashes are set to tip off against the rival school tonight at 7 p.m. in the MAC. Spring training has begun and the Cleveland Indians are in Arizona preparing for regular season play. Yesterday, Cleveland faced the White Sox for their 3rd game in the preseason. The Tribe hitters managed to take an early lead, scoring 3 in the first and 3 more in the second. Later in the 5th, they would add 3 more and 1 final run in the 6th. Pitching for the Indians was All-Star MVP Shane Bieber and closer Brad Hand. The Indians are set to face the San Diego Padres today at 3:10. That's all I have for sports. For up-to-minute coverage of all things Kent sports, be sure to follow us at TV2 KSU Sports. I'm Mackenzie Pflum.
Thanks for tuning in this morning.
Stick around tonight at 6 for our live newscast. I'm Kelsey Drennen.
And I'm Gidgyt Hartman. Have a great day, Portage County.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.